Oh, hello there, my name is Lovespuds. Welcome back to F1 2011. And here we go for Season 2. I know it's been a long time waiting for you guys, but here it is. So, last year we finished 4th in the drivers and 4th in the constructors. Our reputation takes a nice upward turn up to level 11. So let's go, Season 2, Race 1. And of course, we are at Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. Right, so let's get started. 2 emails, press coverage for the new season, start new season. Yeah, just reading through that email. A new season, a new challenge. After his rookie season last year, many eyes will be on Lovespuds to see if he can deliver greater performances for Williams. Interesting. So, the race information, as it sort of glitched out then. I'm expected to qualify at least 8th and finish the race no lower than 6th. I didn't quite catch the weather conditions. I was looking at something else, but still. I'm sure most of you will have seen it. If not, you can just pause it and go back and have a look. So these are my settings for this year. The only difference is I have ABS off. Traction controls on full. I still haven't quite learned how to drive a car with it off yet. I can drive for about 1 or 2 laps, then I mess it up. I've practiced, but it's not working for me just yet. But yes, ABS is the only difference this year. So expect to see me locking up the wheels from time to time. So here we are, practice. Albert Park. Let's do this, and we have our first R&D objective of the year. Beat the target time within 7 laps. What have we got today? I'll look around the garage first. The teammate challenge, back to 0. It's all level pegging again.
We're going to run a performance test this session. See if you can beat the target time.
We're currently on equal status. I still haven't been promoted to first driver yet. So I can't dictate the path the R&D shall take. But here we are, 126.552 is the time we need to beat. That was invalidated lap time. Corner cutting. Losing time in the final sector. This first lap isn't going to be brilliant as we go around 1 and 2. Because you will see what happens in a few minutes. So turn 3, going around here. Not too bad. Quite nice. I did practice quite a lot on here, but then I left it for a few days. And then sometimes you have to get used to it all over again. But I've driven this circuit so many times now. As you just noticed there was a bit of a lock-up. So, going around corners I need to be a bit more precise. So what we've got here. Oh, going around 9 and 10. That's a long, curved, back straight thingamajig. It's turn 11. We are 1/10 up on our time. I'm corner cutting there. I do a lot of that this weekend. I do not know why. But this also happens to be my best practice lap because of what happens. The exact same thing happened last year, but I didn't show it to you. So come around these last few corners. Down to turn 15. This really slow left-hander. And down to the start finish straight. We have, wait for it, we have beaten the target.
Got some great data. Well done.
So this is what happened. As you can see by the diagram of the car there, that's what's wrong with my car. The front brake pads are severely damaged and they're not working properly anymore. It's just really odd because the exact same thing happened last year, and this is what happens when you try try and go around at racing
We're
speed.
in the bottom half of the field.
And that's why I end up 18th. So, disappointing, but I can't believe it happened again. Same track, same session as well. So, we go to qualifying. Lost my train of thought here. Hey, we need to finish 8th or above. So as we come round, final corner, where I've got the Curzon and the DRS, using the last of it, trying to get the boost we need. Turn 1, turn 2. As you see, this lap is going to be slightly better. And I end up in quite a good position after this one. So nicely going round here. Trying not to corner cut, because that keeps ruining my laps. Six and 7. Round the curve, which is turn 8. Now it's 9 and 10 again. We've got someone in front of us, I think that's Barrichello. Shame that's a name we're not going to see in the future. Never know, he might make a comeback. So, go around here, we're 50 seconds. We'll have passed this person on the track. This happens to be my first lap, and I pretty much got out before everyone else. So, going around here, 1 minute 6, 7, 8. It's looking quite good. I haven't made any major mistakes. Slightly cutting a corner there, but I got away with it. And if we come down the start-finish straight, got our DRS open, used the last of our curves if we had any. And there we go, 124.173. Which places us in 5th. A lot better result than last year.
On the 3rd row tomorrow, 5th place. Good job.
So only 3/10 of a second behind pole. Barrichello is still languishing down in 13th. The biggest surprise to me is the Force Indias are practically at the bottom. So I'm quite glad I didn't join their team. I wonder if they're going to have a season like Williams did in real life. So we passed our first objective. Good start. Qualifying form seems to have picked up a little bit from last year. Alright, so race day. First race of the season. Need to make a good impression. Need to finish 6th or above. That's not what I'm looking at. Quick car setup? What? I don't know why I've got it set like that. But still,
Fire her up.
it seems to have worked. Come on, let's get out there. Can't wait. Been watching to do this for so long now. So, here we have front row, got Hamilton, got me in 5th, and Barrichello is in 13th.
First race of a new season. Let's put in a good performance.
Lights come on, and season 2 is go. Pretty good start off line. I'm not changing it up to Rich just yet. Making a good move on Webber, coming up behind Button. Ooh, bit of a tap on Webber there. In between Button and Webber, Kobayashi going behind to mop up any mistakes that he neighbours make. But outbraking Vettel and going straight back into Hamilton. I would have lost my front wing if it was real. But we got away with it at least, and no penalties, which is nice. So we've slotted up right into 2nd. It's a really good start. So we just need to chase this McLaren. And unfortunately, it's going to do a lot of streaming away. I'm trying to catch up to him. I can't actually remember if I overtake him or not. It doesn't look likely so far. But the race has only just started. You never know. Oh, knocking the bollard there. Slightly threw me off a little bit, but I lifted off the accelerator, which meant I stayed in control of the car. Going a bit wide here. And wide here as well. Not the best line through there, so Vettel was right up my backside again. And they come around the final corner to finish lap 1. Very good position. Second, Hamilton is pulling out a gap. I'm holding up everyone in a nice little train, as I like to do. So 1.7 seconds to Hamilton. He's going to stream off, as they usually do when they're in front of me. But hopefully you'll notice the quality of my driving is slightly better than last year. Also, from later onwards, I'm trying to test out different setups. I went to racedepartment.com to just see what other people have been posting. I've been trying their setups. Most of the time it's been working quite well. Other times, you know, obviously I can't use the settings where the front wing is 1 and the rear wing is 11 or something like that, because that's been patched now and you just spin off, which is quite sensible because you never see that in real F1 anyway. We're making good progress here. Commentary might be silent at times because I'll tell you why. Oh, going off wide here. The reason why this was delayed is because I am horribly ill with man flu, and I've only just about feel up to recording some commentary because I haven't really been able to talk without coughing for quite a while. So it is still the case, but I've just dosed myself up with paracetamol, Lemsip, and Cavonia. So cough medicine, special drink, and pills, just to make sure I don't cough all over this commentary. Although if I do, that's why I mute myself. Because you don't want to hear me coughing all over the microphone. That's for sure. So I apologise. This video is a lot later than it should have been, but I hope you understand this because I was a bit ill and couldn't really help it. So hopefully I can start making, uploading some more videos pretty soon. I've completed all races up to China so far. I'm about to do Turkey. So there's plenty of content there to get on with. Yeah. Yeah, because while I haven't been commentating, I might as well just record, really.
Hamilton's just posted the fastest lap of the race.
So now I've set my fuel mixture to rich. I don't quite know why I do that. Maybe it's just to keep ahead of Vettel for a little while. I know the pit stops are coming up, because it's around lap 4 now. So they'll probably ask me to come in the next 1 or 2 laps. But the gap to Hamilton is now 5.4 seconds. That's probably what I'm doing. I'm trying to close the gap a little bit, so maybe I have a chance of winning when the pit stop phase comes in.
We need to pick up the pace. The car behind's closing in.
Closing in, of course. The car behind is closing in. The famous phrase from last year is back again. But saying that, the car does feel a little bit better than it was last year. I don't know if that's just positive thinking, but it's sort of feels like it's slightly faster because of where we finished in the Constructors' Championship. Oh, there I go, changing the fuel mixture down to standard.
Watch out for cars exiting the pits.
Tyres are starting to wear away as I cut across that corner.
Pit in this lap. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Yeah, so I don't particularly know what happened. Well, Hamilton went to the pits, obviously, but I probably should have kept it on fuel mixture rich for a little while until I got into the pits myself, and then maybe change it back down to standard or even lean, depending on where I end up.
We're being caught by the guy behind. Push, push.
Because this year I'm going to try and, not wear out the engine too quickly. I haven't had an engine failure yet, which is pretty lucky, but I don't really want that to happen. I mean, times when I've
You need to pit in this lap.
when there's no need for me to be on fuel mixture 3, and I have been, I've just left it on there. I think the mindset there was to just try and keep up or keep ahead of people, so I put it up to the max, and it is very risky doing so, as someone pointed out to me a little while ago. Oh, slightly lock up here. Yeah, this is what happens. Webber mashes in front, I don't get around the corner, and I end up having to go out for another lap. So I just get right back on it. Maybe I'll turn the fuel mixture up again.
Webber's got the prime tyre fitted to the car. Looks like he'll stay out for a longer period during his next stint.
But the problem now is my tyres are now degrading quite a bit. There we go, fuel mixture up to rich. Got to be careful going around corners. Sometimes I'm a bit too cautious, maybe losing a bit of time. But if I stopped and went into the pits, maybe I'd have lost a couple of positions. So I thought the best idea was to just go on ahead. So I'm out in the lead at the moment. Second is Alguersuari, third is D'Ambrosio, but they've obviously yet to pit. But let's see if we can build up a nice little gaps to whoever's going to end up behind me.
Remember to pit this lap.
See, oh, taking out a bollard, it goes flying into the lake probably. Alguersuari is 8 seconds behind, and D'Ambrosio is a further 1 second behind. I'd say we need at least 20 seconds to like Hamilton or Webber, whoever's coming up. But now I get into the pits, lap 6, halfway through. Slowing down for the limiter, 36 miles an hour, 60 kilometers per hour. Very slow pit lane. But at least the pit lane's clear. And
Exit now.
not a bad stop, 4.6 seconds. But are we going to come out in front of our target, who is Webber?
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track.
And there he goes. There goes Webber. No, we've ended up in second, so we got our position back. Hamilton's dropped to third, and he's on the inside. Look at him go. But following him in his slipstream, or at least trying to, having a look on both sides, going to go for the inside and outbrake him. Not bad at all. Not bad. And I kept it on the track, which is quite nice.
Doing well. It's coming together for us. With 4 places up on our predictions.
But be careful not to lock up. So I'm being cautious with the brakes a little bit more now. Although it is kind of hard with the triggers, it's not the same as like pedals in a car. Oh, gone off a little bit here. Because with the pedals in a car, you can actually like control it a bit better than with just with a finger. So it's quite weird, but it's still a bit corner cutting. So glad of the penalties. Obviously not in any infringement too much. Whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Lap 7, just about to finish. Hamilton and probably Button up behind me.
Okay, times are looking good. You're matching race pace.
Matching race pace as Hamilton is on the inside, but I outbrake him. Going into turn 1. Excuse me. Just having a little sniff there. But Button's overtaken Hamilton now. Must have messed up a little bit though. And I messed up there as well. But enough about that. Shh, we don't want to know. Oh, 5.7 seconds to Webber. He's actually just gone and left me in the dust. So I've got the two McLarens behind me. Let's hopefully I can hold them behind me till the end of the race. Oh, another corner cutting. I've really got to keep my car on the track, so to speak.
You need to find some speed. The car behind is closing in.
Going a bit slow and then cutting that corner, turning in too early. I'll do that for a few more laps, I think. Oh. So, turn 15, yep, turn 15 and 16. Finishing lap 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 laps to go. We're in a pretty good position. Second off the first race of the year, first podium of the year. Couldn't have started off any better considering we finished, what, 8th or something last year? I can't remember, I should have looked at the video beforehand. Button's keeping himself on the back. I'm sure they'll start making a move soon, or at least trying to. It's a shame that Button's had two disappointing weekends recently with the Chinese Grand Prix in Bahrain. He actually retired from a puncture. Well, he had a puncture first, and then he had exhaust problems and the engine sounded like a dog. But he ended up finishing 18th, which is a real shame really, because I really want him to get his second title. But I don't mind if Hamilton goes for it either. I mean, I like all these guys. I mean, I don't really have anyone I really dislike, which is quite nice. But Vettel's obviously back to winning ways. I wonder if they can keep it up. Although saying that, Kimi should have won in Bahrain, really, if he didn't go on the wrong side to overtake Vettel. His one opportunity and he didn't choose the right side. But still, you know, I'm sure Kimi will have his time again. I'm sure he'll win a race at some point. Those Lotuses look really quite quick. But man of the day for me has got to be Paul di Resta in the Force India. That's Paul di Resta of Scotland.
Up your pace. The car behind's catching you.
Going 10 laps trying to fend off Fernando Alonso in a Ferrari. He done an amazing job saving those tyres right to the end. And if it was just one lap more, Alonso would have taken him, but he done a fantastic job. Have to say. Also, shame about the Williams as well. Both retired. Which is a real shame from their Chinese double points finish. Overall, it's another exciting race. 4 winners in 4 different races. It's shaping up to be a nice, really nice season. Oh, going off wide again. But starting on the penultimate lap now. Oh, looking for some reason doing that, I don't know why. I can hear the McLarens really catching up to me with their DRS open. Oh, here comes Button on my left. Block him off a little bit. No problem.
Vettel just posted the fastest lap of the race.
Vettel's going for it. Oh, locking up the right front, no, left front. Can't tell my left and front. And Button loses a bit of his front wing. Trying to overtake me on the outside of that corner. See McLaren's all over me. Button's fallen back to 4th. Now Hamilton's in 3rd. Not bad. Nice little scrap. Oh, hitting the bollard again like I did on the first lap. Still keeping control of the car though, which is the main thing. I don't want to make any silly mistakes. Although my driving has got slightly worse over the final laps. I think that's a problem because I start getting edgy and I keep locking up now. Because I really do want to finish second. I know most people say they want to win, but because I'm not gonna finish first. It's pretty obvious with 8.9 seconds, unless Webber crashes, which I would really like it to happen. I'm gonna finish second, but I'm gonna hold on to this. You never know, if this form continues, I may be in contention for the title this year. A year earlier than I had expected. I never expected to win a title with this Williams.
We need to pick up the pace. The car behind's closing in.
I just don't quite think it's fast enough. But as I say, I've only got to race 3, so still got 16 races to go. So you never know, anything could happen. I mean, tracks like Silverstone and Spa I'm quite weak on, so I will need to practice them. Well, Hamilton has fallen to 1 second behind now. They seem to have dropped off a little bit. I wonder if that's down to tyre wear, or are they just given up a little bit, or maybe I'm keeping it on the track properly now. But anyway, going around the final corner, take the checkered flag. Just going over to the pit wall there, even though there's no one there. And there we go. Second. Not a bad start at all. Gained 3 positions.
Second place. Brilliant driving. Brilliant driving.
Nice, welcome 18 points. And Hamilton finishes where he does in 2012. Third, but Button does not win. Webber. So moving down the order, Vettel finished 9th, which is pretty surprising. Barrichello's down in 16th, still not driving to his full potential. Paul di Resta, Sutil and Force Indias, again they seem disappointing this year. So there I am, second in the Drivers' Championship. Yeah, pretty much the same as the race result, considering we've only raced 1 race, of course. And there we are, Williams is 3rd in the Constructors. It's going to be another uphill struggle in the Constructors because Barrichello seems to be finishing out of the points again. So I doubt we'll win that title. But here we go, nice celebration sequence in Parc Fermé. 1995 XP. Webber celebrating in the background, and I'm just happy to have finished on the podium. Just congratulate him there. Good man. It's nice that he won his home Grand Prix. So, Mr. David Croft wants an interview, does he?
That's a very healthy 18 points for you and the team this weekend.
Indeed.
And a great boost to your championship challenge.
Well, it's put me in a... well, it's put me in a better position, that's for sure.
Can you go one better at the next round and move up to the top step of the podium?
Well, I see no reason why not. The car is definitely capable. So far.
Taking a podium in your first season with the team must put you in a strong position.
Yeah. We're working well together. So it's positive. So we got a nice little email there. Managed to make it through the whole video without coughing down the microphone. So I'm pretty pleased at that. Half an hour of talking. pretty much an achievement considering how I feel at the minute. But anyway, join me next time for Malaysia. I'll see you then.